Welcome to the Motor City. This is Comerica Park, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Detroit Tigers.
Well, come on, baby, dance a little lower tonight. We all need a little number with a tall beehive, a voodoo mouth, and roll your eyes with my heart in my hand. You make me feel
First pitch coming your way next.
well, come on, baby, dance a little lower tonight. Well,
Just about ready to go. And on the mound in this one, Tyler Holton. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season, and when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that ball game.
Oh, I cannot wait until this starting rotation gets healthy again. Rocking the good old opener here today. In game 2 of 3, right back to Tyler Holton, taking his sweet old time, but makes the throw to get Nico Horner. An interesting start there on that. Pick the stick today. Ash has picked Kyle Tucker, who's not in the Cubs order. Evo with Parker Meadows. Jordo's taken whoever the 5th batter is for us, and I have already forgotten. So there's that. So we'll bring in John Birdie here for Chicago. He's also first pitch swinging and foul.
1 out, bases empty.
All right.
1-1.
Now, we've actually had decent luck with the opener strat, but it's just a little bit too chaotic for me. I'm not a big fan of it. At least personally. Sweeper down the line to Tor. 2 up, 2 down here in this one.
2 up, 2 down.
Against lefties, I want to say Gleyber bats second. So I'm not really sure who bats 5th when we face a left-handed pitcher.
2 down, bases empty. Now
Against righties, yes, it's Gleyber.
Seiya
Suzuki with 2 gone. That cutter,
Hits the
hey.
top of the zone for a strike.
Maybe we should open with Tyler Holton a little bit more. Cutters are feeling crisp here
Not
today.
too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Might even be able to push Tyler Holton through a second inning here today, if we wanted to. That one also grounded to Torque and a good snag. 1, 2, 3 go the Cubs in the first.
No score.
Now, I'm fairly certain, outside of maybe Green, maybe Torque, nobody on this current Tigers team has been a teammate of Matthew Boyd's, but this is a former Tiger on the mound.
And really go after hitters, not nibble. Trusted his stuff, can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Bottom of the first, down the third baseman, Jemai Jones.
Making his Tigers debut here today. Andy Ibanez sent down before this series. It is Jemai Jones.
Puts it in the air out towards left center.
I won't complain about the swing.
Makes the grab, 1 away.
1 pitch, 1 out for the Tigers as well.
Let's take a check of the Tigers.
So let's see. Here's the lineup. Wenzel Perez.
Offensively for this club.
That's number 5.
Parker Meadows.
Tops on the team
Not
in
bad.
batting average, Boog. A guy who's showing off some excellent bat-to-ball ability when he digs in at the plate.
This is
You
true.
know, that's useful if your team needs to get an inning going, get a
Well,
leadoff man
Gleyber
on,
batting
but
second.
It's also incredible to have a guy like that in the lineup because he's a
301
run producer
average, and
who can
against the
drive in
lefty,
runs if you got
generally
guys on base
when
already. So
he
he's a
is
huge
at
piece
his
in this lineup.
best.
Gleyber Torres stands in now and watches strike.
Bit of a home run derby in game 1 of this series. Tigers, I want to say, combined for 5.
In the air.
We contact fly ball. This one to right. Fighting into that wind as well.
There's 2 away.
An efficient start for Matthew Boyd as well, and nothing really being hit all that hard when it is hit. Maybe Torque can change that.
Up now for the Tigers.
2 outs on 3 pitches. That's a home run ball right there.
Strike 1.
Got away with that one, left the curveball up a
Interesting
little
call.
bit. He's going to have to finish it if it's going to be an effective pitch.
Oh, that one's hit well. Right center field. Spencer Torkelson has given one a ride, but it's ran down by Pete Crow Armstrong.
We played an inning.
And another one that had to kind of fight that wind a little bit there. 1, 2, 3, go the Tigers. Man, oh man. least Torque hit something hard. I was starting to worry that we weren't going to do that here today.
Back here in Detroit, new inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman.
Batting fourth is Michael Bush, left-hander, so we might as well keep Tyler Holton out here while also warming up wherever he is. Keter Montero.
Smart to avoid the zone right there.
Going to be asked to get a few innings out of him here today. Third ground ball already to Thorkelson. I certainly don't think it's going to be the kind of game for Keter that it was IRL yesterday. 5 2/3. It's not really something that a guy in a long relief spot on this team can do. Ground ball to Baez. Okay.
And a couple of quick outs.
I think if you want to do it technically, that's probably the way to go. Maybe they warm up a little bit quicker, but I feel like it's just a waste of time, to be honest. I've never really messed around with it too much. Carson Kelly, change up in for strike one. How many pitches are we in on Tyler Holton? 12.
20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And that's a little bit high. And now it's even 1-1.
Swing and a miss. Wow.
This guy's got
way late on that.
As a hitter, you've got to look up
hit
in the
that
zone.
spot.
If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff.
We hit the spot. Carson Kelly pulled that ball somehow, but right to Riley Green. Well, a really quick first 2 innings for Tyler Holton. No hits allowed, no base runners. Carpenter, Perez, and Dingler due up against Matthew Boyd. I would have to Google that to give you a definitive answer. That's just kind of what I would expect it. Maybe they just warm up a little bit faster.
Carpenter bats left, throws right, batting in the cleanup spot, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately.
Gary Carpenter in game 1 of this series finally hit number 30 last night. And for reference, the current Major League leader in home runs, Cal Raleigh, just hit 25 last night.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Turner under it.
There's a sound off of the bat of Carp there, but it's skied on the infield. Oh, we keep seeing great pitches to hit. We're just not doing anything with them.
Wenzel Perez.
Now bring on the switch hitter Wenzel Perez, batting 5th. And yes, he is coming off a 2-homer game. Easy to forget with an impromptu day off. Wasn't hitting for average or power ahead of that game. And then two home runs to right field, no less. Which is shocking because I do believe the wind was blowing in from right field then, too.
One down, base is empty. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2.
It keeps the readiness at 50. Really? So, well, I guess I can't stretch and toss my whole bullpen.
Kicks and deals. Now
2-2 here on Wenzel. We're at least having ourselves a decent battle for once. So was Boyd's 10th pitch of the game. Woo! Okay. It's a pretty nasty sinker there for Matthew Boyd for his first strikeout. I'll tell you this. My timing today is pretty damn good. To start here, we're just not doing anything with that timing. Dylan Dingler also a home run in game 1 of this series. Average sits at 261. Maybe get some more home runs out of Ding since the roster update. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? 21. And that was Dingler's only hit of that game. Watch that changeup go by. Woo!
And that's ball 3.
He's great hitting the ball the other way.
See, we're doing that. Just barely. We're still a little jumpy on these pitches, but 2 pretty good takes.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now. 3-2.
God almighty. I thought that was a slider. It was just a well-thrown changeup. All four anyway.
And that's their first base runner of the
First
game.
base runner for either team. A walk for Dylan Dingler. Fortunately now it's Riley Green.
Here's Riley Green. Went
But,
deep
you
in
know,
the ball game last
never
night.
know. Sometimes he can get on against lefties. Not when we swing at that.
0-1.
I thought that was going to be in a hittable spot and just wasn't. Kept falling.
Swing and a miss.
Wow.
As he was out front that
0-2
time.
is the count.
Well, he has a little bit of power. Not a lot against lefties. Nowhere near as much as he has against righties.
Just off the outside corner. And a count
Okay.
1-2.
Really nice slider right
Somehow.
there. Sweeping across
Ball
the
one.
dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Ground ball and foul.
And
Figured we see
foul
heat from
ball.
Boyd at
I
some
would throw him
point.
Another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ah.
Swings through him for the K. Slider got him
Didn't
for
look
strike
like it was
3.
going to do
No
as
runs, no
much.
hits,
Thought it
no
was going to clip
errors,
that edge, and it
one
kind of
left
did
off.
again.
Head on down to the top of
Kinda
the
got
third.
lucky on the first
We're
one.
tied, 0-0.
Longer at bat than it probably should have been. Man, you get a day off from this team, and then you have to face a left-hander. That's a rough reintroduction to Tigers franchise. It's kind of something I wish the game would keep track of. Not like I think that they ever would, but like if I would like to know our record versus right-handers or left-handers. I think our record against righties is way better. So Keaton Montero is ready, but I feel like I can't take the ball out of the hand of Will Vest right now. Or sorry, not Will Vest, Tyler Holton.
Strike one.
Hey.
Foul ball there. Goes
Wow.
down looking.
7 up, 7 down for Tyler Holton.
Kevin Alcantara.
Bit of a
the next
surprise.
up to hit. And that one
Kevin
fouled
Alcantara
off.
nearly drove one out of here in
Top of
game
the third,
one,
no
despite
score.
kind of shitting all over him. Riley Green with an outstanding play at the wall and a swing and a miss.
And that's strike two.
0-2.
0 for 4, 2 strikeouts that last game, but again, just about cleared that right field wall. Ooh,
Ground
good
ball
job to
right
stay alive
side,
on that.
And that's just foul.
Ooh,
Fights
okay.
that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Battling more than generally would think that he would. That
Now
one,
Screamer
right
into the
field.
outfield.
Carpenter
Reaching
there.
down makes the catch.
Number 2. They do, but I think that might have been the first time all
So
year
digging in, Owen
that we
Casey.
actually robbed a home run. Left-hander Owen Casey.
And that
Well,
is downstairs. Ball one.
Number 60 prospect in baseball. That one could trouble Riley Green. It's at least a long run.
Makes the
9
grab,
up
that's
and
the
9 down for
9
Tyler
straight
Holton.
Retired here to start the game. No score.
And yet I feel like that's about as much as he's going to be able to give us today. Do I hate openers? Well, if it's going to be a perfect game or anything like that. It's certainly not now because I just said it. But,
Meadows
man.
with a homer in his last game.
definitely have to be a combined one.
That one fouled off.
So many fastballs just left over the middle of the plate. It's catching me off guard now. Woo, okay.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that.
I'm going to say 93 in the fastball, down to 81 on the changeup. That's tough.
That's down and in.
Really good take, especially
1-2
with
here on
strikes.
Meadows. First home run of the year last night and only his 5th game.
That one well upstairs.
But already 3 walks on the year. And it's generally because of things like this. He gets 2 easy strikes. probably hittable strikes, but then they don't want to throw me anything else.
Oh. Misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple
Stayed in the zone a long time. That changeup for Matthew Boyd is a problem.
That time chased outside the zone.
That felt like it stayed right at the knees for so long.
And now it's Baez.
Ground ball, first pitch. Oh, my goodness.
Whips it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
That's the type of pitch that we were hitting the other way so well early in the year with Javier Baez. Got to at least see 2 pitches. Get him to a 10-pitch average per inning. This is bad right now.
For a strike, it's 0-1.
Jahmai Jones 0 for 1 with a flyout in his Tigers tenure. Bullet, shortstop, doesn't matter.
And they get the out.
Another hard hit ball, but my goodness.
Still no
1 base runner total through 3 innings.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th.
We saw 2 pitches. This is true. Tyler Holton's day is done. 25 pitches deep. We will bring in Keter Montero. And you wonder what this is going to do to the Cubs order, because they are quite right-handed heavy. See if they want to go to the bench here at some point.
First pitch just misses.
Oh, yeah. No doubt.
And that is
Fouled away by Nico Horner. 1-1 on him.
Oh, that's low.
To go from Tyler Holton, who had that great command going, to Keter is not fun. Down the right field line, foul territory, no chance for Carpenter.
Not close with that one.
Good.
And now it's
Great.
3-2.
3-2. And he hit it, and it gets through.
That's a base hit.
Well, the first batter of the day, it was Nico Horner. Hit a comebacker right to Tyler Holton. Did the same thing here to Keter Montero. Keter couldn't get it. It's kind of how the Cubs had a lot of success in Game 1 against Tarek Skubal. They beat him like that a couple different times.
And that misses.
1-1.
1-0.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this.
Well, yeah, I told you it wasn't going to happen. I said the words.
Hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Horner aboard here at first with nobody out.
Oh, boy.
And the count 1-2.
Cubs are not making us pay for any of the bad mistakes yet so far.
Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Montero swinging a miss. Slurve didn't have a lot of soul to it, but had the Irv. And the Irv works. That's certainly a way to put that.
Yeah, the batter down.
It Irved. It did Irv.
His first time.
Seiya Suzuki. And a ground ball past Jahmai Jones.
They fired in quickly.
To be fair, it was hit hard.
With only 1 away.
Didn't really have a great chance at that one there. Slider down right at the knees. Hit hard anyway.
Even when you keep it on the ground, it feels
Michael Busch, strike 1.
Like that. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity.
Still a double play chance. We're fine here.
2 on, 1 out.
Oh, maybe we're not fine.
Didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem
due
to
the
call out there
home plate umpire.
He tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Change up way behind it. Here we go. Oh, not the way I thought that was going to happen. Strikeout for Keter Montero is second.
Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance.
Cannot believe he took that pitch. Just wasn't expecting it, I guess, but wow. Got me off guard.
And now, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Ugh. Here's PCA. Into the Tigers dugout, into the Tigers clubhouse. It looked like. Change up, outer edge. Okay.
One pitch away from surviving the inning.
Come on now. Oh, good pitch. Got a swing. Pete Crow Armstrong will foul it off. Oh, wow. Chased way out of the zone. A little messy there for Keeter Montero, but 3 strikeouts in the inning.
The emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Did not expect that out of Pete Crow Armstrong for sure.
Back at Comerica Park, John Shelby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Gleyber Torres.
We'll move on to Gleyber. See if the Tigers can pick up their first hit now.
And a pitch.
I think that's a yes. Left center field, Gleyber Torres should be extra bases. That'll be a stand-up double. Oh, we really should have advanced on that. We still could have. Holy shit, nobody backed that up for the Cubs.
All over that one right there. That was one of those swings.
Whatever, we'll take it. On to second. I didn't advance because I thought for sure there'd be somebody there to cut that off. No, that rolled all the way into foul territory down the first baseline.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Well then.
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers.
At least got in the third there.
Here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful.
Just out in front of that sinker.
This type of slug, these type of home run totals. Just
inside 1-1.
Edge.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very
don't want to mess around with Torkelson right now either.
Whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Now the Tigers do have Kerry Carpenter drew up this inning, which is not ideal.
Damn. A miss as he was late that time.
Well, just threw that fastball by.
Wasn't what we were looking for, not in that spot.
2-2. Very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
This is outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Just outside. Just held up. 3-2. And it's a walk to Torkelson.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but his confidence should still be high enough to
oh, wow. Well, it's Carpenter. I thought Carpenter was 5th, not 4th. But I guess Wenzel Perez was 5th. So,
and here is
long as Carpenter can, muster a productive out here, that's fine. He might not get out at all. Left center field up against the wall. 1 run is in. And we will hold that second runner at third. 1-0 Tigers. An RBI double against the left-hander for Kerry. Very much productive, not an out. Tough to complain about that. Shorten up the swing just a little bit. Now Wenzel Perez with a big opportunity. Wenzel, left field, that's down. Green rounds third, he will come home. Wenzel Perez drives in 2. 3-0 Tigers, nobody out in the 4th.
Start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
No outs, runner at first.
Absolutely, we will take that. Now, Wenzel, not much of a base stealing threat, unfortunately, because he should be. Couldn't hold back on the changeup long enough.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score.
Hey, sometimes that's how it goes. We actually don't do that very often.
His club can win this ball game.
Up high, 1-1.
And the count is 1-1. Runner at first with no
Feels like an
outs
important out to get here for Matthew Boyd.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Mudcats have plenty of just contact hitters. So far here for Detroit, we haven't, but we really probably should. We shouldn't be hitting for as much power as we do. Ooh. A mistake changeup, certainly. Right off the end of the bat from Dingler. Okay. Well, the seldom used curveball for Matthew Boyd. I think both times we've seen it now, it's been you know, up in the zone or above the zone. He's not throwing it low. Make it full.
Just missed. Perez gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Matthew Boyd really needs an out right here. He might just get one. It's a deep fly ball to right. And he will indeed get the first out here this fourth inning. Caught us late on a fastball. Good pitch and a full count.
Now the left fielder, Riley Green.
Actually, it was a shit pitch. We should have done a lot more with that. That was right down the middle. Ground ball. That'll be 2 to end the inning.
Double play. And that'll do it for the
Well, not what you want out of Riley, but the Tigers do score 3 before a quick and emphatic end to this fourth.
We go to the top of the fifth.
True that.
The catcher, Carson
Here's
Kelly.
Carson Kelly.
Montero back to work. In there for a strike at the bottom.
Peter really found a way to get it going after a rough
goes
start.
6'1", 180 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela.
Woo.
Strike 2.
Well, in this one,
Montero's fastball at 96 is honestly really deceptive. It doesn't look that fast.
And manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Chopper, Gleyber Torres has it.
Throw on
One
to
away.
Torkelson. 1 up, 1 down.
Those are the balls that we have seen Gleyber let past him time and time again this season.
It's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Now it's
Justin Turner.
And that drops in for a strike.
Yeah, Carson Kelly was a Tiger last year. We were hitting grand slams with Carson Kelly.
Next offering is fouled back.
Multiple of them last year before he was traded to
hurry.
the Texas Rangers at the deadline. That's trouble.
Hammered.
A little bit of a
Base
mistake
hit. So they
slurve.
get a man aboard with a
Wenzel
one-out
Perez
single.
out there. Make sure it's only a single.
He was
Yep, same Carson Kelly.
He got that front foot down and pitch
I do miss
recognition
him
was on
tremendously.
point.
It was a lot of fun.
Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Kevin
here's Alcantara.
The next Cub to hit.
Whoa.
Swinging a foul out of play.
95 on the fastball. I'm
Man,
not sure what he was
first one away.
expecting.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
It's Slurve still got the Irv. Oh my.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Seeing a couple of bad strikeouts today from the Cubs. Little bit more expected here with Alcantara than it was from Pete Crow Armstrong, but look at this thing. Well outside the zone, a lot of late movement to that.
Owen Casey. Fly to left.
Owen
his first
Casey.
time.
Okay. C-A-I-S-S-I-E. Casey.
There's a
Interesting.
strike.
Hey, Aroldis Chapman has found the fountain of youth. He can throw fast again.
That one pushed to the left and foul.
2 out. Top 5. 2 strike count here on Owen Casey. In there for strike 3. How about Keeter?
One left for the Cubs.
Got a strikeout pitch working today. If he started more games, might be rivaling Scooble for the strikeout total. My goodness. Pitch like this all the time.
Back here in Detroit, bottom of the inning, and stepping in.
Parker Meadows
is
0
the
for
speed
1.
Parker
Tigers
Meadows.
did finally get to Matthew Boyd in the 4th.
Pitch
Count
misses
1-0.
there. And that's
Slider
ball
never
1.
slid.
Action in the pen down there.
Tyson Miller, Caleb
up in
Thielbar
front
warming up
manager
for the
Craig
Cubs.
Counsell. Thielbar getting cranked up as well.
Yeah, only 47 pitches, yes. Lane on
Foul
that.
off left side.
But compared to the pace that Matthew Boyd was on at the start of this thing, through about 2-3 innings, much better.
Falling
Ball
behind
on
Parker.
2-1.
Pretty easy
Not
to
a
give
guy
up
you
on
want
that
to
pitch right there.
give a
Started
free
on the
pass
edge of the
to,
plate
especially if you
with
don't
the
throw
spin. You
for
know it's gonna
velocity.
finish well
He's
off
really
the
the
plate.
only base stealer this team has. Ground ball. Gonna be a tricky play. Crossbody throw. They get Meadows.
Nice play.
Just
At
an
first.
outstanding play going up the middle right there. And the exchange managed to get the throw off the first.
Goodness.
Just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So
a half a step.
So quick at the same time. And any slower,
one away here in the fifth for Baez.
An
I'm telling you, though, that pitch right there on the edge didn't even matter if it really clips the edge. We could just take that the other way, or at least we could through the first month and a half of the season here with Javi.
In for a strike, 0-1.
And yet he is still batting .361.
Swing and a miss.
He's done just enough as of late to just kind of keep that average where it is. It's dropped a little bit, but primarily still quite good.
Swing.
Now, I was trying to hit that low on the ground, hit it hard somewhere. Pop up to Michael Bush.
That's a tough play
in
for the
shallow
infielder,
right.
ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him
Now
that's
Jahmai Jones hit a ball hard to shortstop his last time.
Focused and made a nice catch right there.
Jones in the box now. No balls in a strike.
I mean, I'd say I'd like to swing at a pitch like that, but we haven't done anything when we have today.
That's off the inside corner, and 1-1. 2 down, nobody on.
But we can complain about an average of 0. Not really through 2 at-bats on the year, but still.
Missed with a changeup. 2 balls and a strike.
Now, I'm not sure if Jahmai Jones is going to be a player that cracks the lineup as much as Andy Ibanez did. But you never know. Into shallow center. Well, that actually is going to carry a little bit. A good bounce back inning for Matthew Boyd. Cubs very much still in this. Down 3 as we head to the 6th. Yeah, I mean, he's not on the Sally Perez pace here. Come on.
And now the shortstop, Nico Horner.
Nico Horner. That's a pitch that you really feel like you should do more with.
A few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
A ground ball to Torkelson again. It is bobbled. Race to the bag. He's safe. I couldn't get Torque going. That's going to go down as an error.
That puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning.
So the bobble there, once he gets it, he's just kind of frozen in time for what feels like ages.
And up next for Chicago, John Birdie.
At least it did when we were out there.
And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Slider in on John Birdie. Runner on the move. Throw down from Dingler. Ooh, not in time. I thought that throw was on the money. But with 26 stolen bases, yeah, he probably did get in there.
Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully.
Well, an error has turned into a double.
Good job.
Montero ready to fire now.
Oh boy. Yep, that's trouble. Please go fat. It ain't going foul.
Can't get to it as it
Cubs are on the board. John Birdie.
And it's now a 2-run game.
Couple of base runners to start this inning against Keter Montero.
Come through with the base knock, you add a run.
Good stuff.
Scoring position.
Suzuki.
And now Seiya Suzuki.
Ball 1.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's
not a hit to the ERA, not yet.
Give
me Herter. Even though that's probably going to be a bad matchup. I guess fucking give me Chase Lee. No, not Lee. At least give me John Brevian. And hope for the best.
Man at second.
Oh, Jesus.
Foul off down the right side.
Need this slurve to actually do what it's supposed to do. Oh, it did. Finally.
Now he's in a 1-2 hole. That's inside.
2-2. Change up. Oh, boy. What? Okay, sure. That was way more difficult than it needed to be.
Now second baseman, Michael.
Felt like Glaber was just stumbling.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Michael Bush.
Now runner on third. Only one away here.
Not even close there. And that is
Runner
ball
probably
one.
not going on
Runner on
contact.
third, one gone.
Ooh, okay, Keeter. Strikeout here, you feel like you have a chance to get out of this inning, only allowing the 1 run.
That missed by a lot. And the count's even at
2-2 here. Keeter's actually got a little bit more juice than I thought he would. 45 pitches in. He's not tired yet. Ground ball, base hit, 3-2.
In comes the run from third.
Man, I don't even think that was a bad sinker.
And they trail by 1.
So the damage done here, of course, on the error, but the hit for Suzuki, it was a good pitch on the inside edge, pulled it anyway.
One down. Pete Crow Armstrong.
Missed its spot a little, but
Now
certainly not
he's one of the
a
faster
meatball.
guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors.
Ground ball, a dive from Torres. He kept it in front of him. There will be no play.
Can't make the play.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat. We go back to...
I felt like I had to try and do
That's
something.
one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly,
Carson
but
Kelly.
You can't really blame the defense in that case. Now a pretty big at-bat.
Ground ball.
Jones. Over to Torres.
Barely got the out.
That's 2.
Yes, we did get the out at second. I forgot there was a runner on first, but we got it anyway.
And 1 left on
Oh,
base.
this has been a sloppy game.
2-4 due up in the home half of the 6th.
You know, I think it's because I'm never live
And
this
the
early.
Cubs 2.
Oh my goodness. And to get Pete Crow Armstrong as well with his 98 speed, that's incredible.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Tyson Miller.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality.
Matthew
pitches
Boyd's
out of
day
him.
is done.
Got to do his best to keep the score.
Labor Torres against Tyson Miller.
1-run game.
Probably going to see a heavy dose of sweepers.
And the first offering is fouled off.
Or a fastball at 89. That's kind of probably where that pitch is going to live. Great. There. Labor just couldn't barrel it up. 0-2 on 2 fastballs.
Good take by Torres.
Figured he'd start to mess around with us a little bit. 1-2. Oh!
In there, got him looking, and that one split the
And
plate.
no messing around. 4 straight fastballs.
Seen, but certainly got
Wow.
away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter,
He throws it so slow, it's got a little bit of break to it.
A pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate. Not
I can't hit
expecting
this
it,
guy.
and it just kind of freezes you.
Oh, home run swing if you're ever going to see it from Torkelson. Just couldn't get it. Ah, that sweeper. Needed that to stay
empty, one
a
away
little bit
here
more
in the
towards the
bottom of the
middle
6th.
part of the plate, and it just didn't. I feel like I'm on a lot of what this guy's throwing, and we're just not barreling anything up. Look at these pitches. I've fouled them all off. That one we were late on.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in
4
the zone
strikes
for a
here at
long time.
Torkelson.
Gives him the
Tyson
ability
Miller
to
not
foul off
afraid.
Tough pitches.
There we go.
Pitch, not close, up high.
Pretty standard.
1-2,
high
bottom
0-2
6,
fastball
tight
right there.
game.
If you're smart, you'll
3-0
look for something down in the
Tigers.
zone, but not too
Then
far.
the
Don't wanna chase that
Cubs
breaking ball in
clawed
the
2
dirt.
runs back. Yeah.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Goddamn.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2.
Well, I can't hit the mistake
Getting
pitches.
straight to work. Man, it's tough
Here's
to bat
Carpenter,
a lot,
though.
but
This
relievers
could
are
backfire.
Just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm
Oh.
retired.
Foul ball.
I can't even hit it with Gary Carpenter. What's going on out here? This guy's hits per 9 must be like... In my head right now, I'm thinking it's probably like in the 90s. It's more or less probably like in the 60s.
Right through there for a strike.
What does it matter? It's a strike regardless. I ain't going to hit it. 0-2.
just off the outside edge. 1-2 to count.
Boyd able to pitch through 5 innings. Peter Montero might still have another inning or 2 left in him.
Inside. 2-2.
2-2 on Carpenter.
Two outs. Still
Had to foul it away.
After the foul ball.
Fastball outer edge. At least a good decision there.
Pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Now make it full. Switch hitter Winsel Perez on deck. I want to say his 2 home runs the other day did come from the left side, so we'll see.
Draws the wall.
2-out walk for Kerry Carpenter. At the very least, we're hoping that that's going to limit Tyson Miller to just this inning. Here's Wenzel. That sinker.
Offering is fouled off.
His sinker's just as hard as the fastball, but I don't know. It's getting me out in front here. Damn.
Front for strike 2.
91 was the first one. 89 on the next one. I mean, we just can't barrel this guy up. We're not off on a lot here.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
This is crazy at this point. Tyson Miller's the GOAT. I've seen enough.
The 0-2 stays alive.
We're handing out souvenirs here in the 6th inning. Even though a lot of these foul balls are not getting out of play.
Just missing there. Gonna count 1-2.
1 ball, 2
That's a good
strikes.
pitch there.
Right. I feel like I need to check it after the game.
Up and in just on the edge.
1-2.
And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat.
Fouled
so you
off
jog back
down
to
the left
dugout.
side. I think they have Wenzel shifted. No, not really. They're playing pretty much straight up. It felt like a long run for the left fielder there. Down and in.
And it's 2-2.
2-2 for as many pitches as we fouled off in this inning. Pitch 5, pitch 7, really good takes. Oh my goodness! This might actually result in a strikeout, but Wenzel's on. So many fastballs and sinkers. Then he goes to the curve, and even Carson Kelly was caught by surprise on that one.
A bit of a morale killer for a second. You think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
Oh, it's really 91? Okay, it makes me feel a little better.
Now the catcher comes up to him.
Here's Dingler.
Outside.
1-0.
Ball 1.
A bit of an odd Tigers rally here. 2-out walk to Carpenter. Then a strikeout, stolen base for Winsel Perez. 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch.
Rest his ass, huh? How about home runs per 9? Maybe we can do that here with Dingler. No!
And it's 2-1 now. Activity in the bullpen. Ryan Brazier.
Oh, hey, ESPN, thank you for the very late breaking news that Ram is back in the NASCAR Truck Series next year. That happened like 6 hours ago.
2 on, 2 outs.
Oh!
2-2 to count.
What a pitch from Tyson Miller. 2-2. Ground ball. Should end the inning. It's booted. Oh, my goodness. What is happening in this 6th inning?
Well, that grounder up the middle made it a little more challenging than a routine ball right at him, but it's definitely a play you expect to make as a middle infielder.
Bases are loaded. Who the hell's batting now?
For now, you just got to get ready.
That may depend on who the Cubs bring in here.
And he's going to make a change.
Tyson Miller, 2 quick outs, walk, strikeout, stolen base, and an error have loaded the bases.
Now pitching.
Left-hander, Caleb Thielbar.
Just trying to keep this one close here.
It's probably Riley.
Can give their players
It's
a chance
Riley.
to fight back into the game.
Let's see if we have an option here.
Riley Green.
Not really. We're just going to probably have to hope that Riley's going to be able to do something. Really, the only decent option that we could have is Jake Rogers, but yeah, we'll stick it out with Riley here. Man, it would be great just to even get one across. Bases are loaded, 2 outs, bottom 6. One of the weirder innings this season. Ball 1.
1-0.
I mean, my lord. 3-pitch pitcher.
Tapped out.
Great there from Riley. Great stuff.
Just the first inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame.
Oh my God.
So the Tigers leave them.
You know, we timed it up decent. Should have chopped it straight in front of us, but Green's contact just against lefties is not in.
Top of inning number 7. And it'll bring up Justin Turner.
Justin Turner.
Oh, well, I stand corrected. I thought Keeter might be able to get through a little bit more. Maybe not. I think it's better just to go to Brebbia right now.
So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen. Johnny
3.95 ERA.
Best relievers love the opportunity to come
1-1 record. Rough numbers against right-handers, which is a bit of a surprise.
So we'll see what he's got here.
Close, but called a ball. And it's
Right.
fastball for a strike.
I don't know, Blue. You might want to check that one.
Ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss over the top of the slider. See if we can get him to chase one. That wasn't a chase, but it's a line drive to Torkelson. He tested a lot today.
I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do.
Had about 5 or 6 balls sent
And next for the
right at
Cubs,
him.
Kevin Alcantara.
Alcantara 0 for 2. Hitless in the series. That will remain
Foul
true.
territory.
Johnny Brebbia looking for quick work.
Torkelson pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Phil, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there, and I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
So, Owen Casey 0 for 2.
Cub to hit. Ball 1 there.
If
Probably
you're the
is.
pitcher, you've got to go right
Maybe
at
we
this
DH
guy.
Torque,
It's
give
the
Riley the
number
day
9
off.
hitter in the lineup. You can't be
When we're
afraid of
back here in the
contact
game
this
later.
situation.
Whoa.
And there's a hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
All right. Some speed on base with Owen
I'm sure he feels
Casey.
really good about that
That
one.
changeup,
could
I
watch
felt
base
like was
hits
right
like
at the
that one
knees. We'll
all
see if
day
that was the
long,
case.
And so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So here's Horner now. 1 for 3.
Just missed. A little bit up. It's still in the bottom of the zone, but still.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in.
That does
here.
turn
Look
the
for
top of the
anything in
order
dirt.
around
Try
Nico
your best to
Horner.
get into scoring position.
Runner on the move. Throw down. That should be the end of the 7th.
And the inning is over.
Dylan Dingler, ball out of the zone, throws a strike down to second anyway.
To pick up the pitcher.
Oh, he's made 2 great throws to second base here today, but that one gets the result.
Start the bottom of the 7th. Ryan Brazier.
Bring on the right-hander, Ryan Brazier, game number 24. Elevated ERA at 5.06. And they do bring on a right-hander for Parker Meadows. Interesting.
Up now for the Tigers.
Because that's primarily, strangely, if you will, where Parker Meadows has been doing the damage.
That misses the zone, and that's
Slider
ball 1.
upstairs, 1-0. 4-seam, 2-seam guy, but throws him at the same exact speed, so,
On the corner for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider.
First pitch
right
slider
there.
up
If
and
you've got
in.
any chance
Then goes
of hitting
back
that
door
pitch, you have to wait
in the
until
1-0.
absolutely last millisecond.
Oh,
It's a
what
tough
the
pitch to
fuck
hit,
are we
and
doing
not
out
an easy
here?
one to throw
2
either.
strike.
I've had such a great eye for the most part here in this game. It really sucks to get boned by shit like that.
Inside, just missed.
Apparently so.
Spoils that one.
It's a
and
good
it
slider
remains
down and
2-2.
in. Had to go after that, especially after pitch 3. All right. Well, somehow Parker has worked this thing full. Do it again. Went to the 2-seam, and I think that's why we were late on that. I saw it move ever so slightly. 3-2 again. Slow down the fastball. I think just the fact that it was up and in a little bit. Actually, it was up and middle. Kind of goofed us up. Too close. Job to foul it off.
Tough time getting that swing and miss. Third.
Good stuff here from Parker. And he'll finally walk Parker Meadows. A couple of great defensive swings in that at-bat from Parker to keep that at-bat going. Unfortunately, though, this isn't really a great guy to try and steal against. And a high fly ball to right field from Javi Baez. Today's just one of those days where I don't think he's going to do a whole lot. Which means he's due for a great game in the finale a little bit later on today.
And up next for Detroit, Jahmai Jones.
Well, so bring on Jahmai Jones. Really feel like this is a great opportunity to head to the bench and go with a guy like Zach McKinstry.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Zach McKinstry.
Man, has he been on fire since the roster update on May 23rd. 1 on, 1 away.
Yeah, big swing.
First pitch slider will do that. And got to credit the location of Ryan Brazier so far here in the 7th. It's been really, really hard to hit. Even when he makes a mistake with one. That's really one of the first pitches we haven't seen out of the zone or on the edge. Sliver behind that thing with McKinstry, and it's foul.
That one
really got him.
Now 1-2.
Probably a mistake.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the
That's a ball. Meadows down. Stolen base easily. Third stolen base of the year already for Parker Meadows in just his 6th game. We waited. Picked the right pitch to do that on. I was really expecting heat. I didn't think it was going to go well. 2-2. Oh!
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out.
That's a bad swing.
Aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch.
Well, a wasted pinch hit opportunity there for McKinstry. 2 out. Base hit is all the Tigers need here. And we will not get it. Guess what? Another fastball inside on the edge. Brazier got 2 outs on pitches like that. Stays a 3-2 game.
Ready to begin the 8th. Nico Horner will come
Start the inning with Brebbia, but we do have a slew of right-handers here. Will Vest unavailable today, so go Breesky, I suppose.
Brebbia back to work. The shortstop takes the ball.
Can't afford to fall behind, that's for sure.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Wow.
Right through there for a strike.
Surprisingly taken there from Nico Horner.
Battling.
He's not looking for the fastball. He really isn't. Maybe he is now. Not really. Just sitting there protecting. To center field and Wenzel Perez.
That's out to 7.
Longer battle than we would have liked there with John Brebbia, but Nico Horner retired.
The batter.
John Birdie getting ready.
John Birdie.
He's been a great free agent side.
Yeah, boy. A dive from Torres, could not get it. Wenzel had to make a little bit of a backtrack there. Make sure that ball did not get past him. Speed with John Birdie is on base.
He's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief.
It was hit so hard that I think Torres was still in the air when it got past him.
It makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
One down, runner at first.
Suzuki.
The next Cub to hit. Off the mark
Ball
there.
one.
And that is ball one.
Mound visit might not be the worst
With
idea
tying
in the
run on
world.
first,
See who's
and
coming
we're at
up.
the top of the 8th.
Probably go to a guy like Brant Herter, especially if we can get... Well, we already do have one out. I think we're going to go to Herter here regardless. Yeah, he is. Got to throw this well.
And a count 1-2.
Did for the most part. So... He started that swing so early. I don't have anything else really to throw him. Ground ball, Torkelson. Oh, we might not need Brant Herter. Double play.
No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left.
Johnny Brebbia, 2 scoreless.
Straight ahead. It's the Tigers 3 and the Cubs 2.
Now pitching for
So we will head to the bottom of the 9th. Luke Little on for his 30th game of the year with an ERA slightly over 7.
For him to get on the right track.
So Herter will get to sit down. Oh boy.
Outfield playing very deep, not
All
wanting
right, let's just
anything over
let's
their heads.
warm up the closer. Let's go with our closer. We've done it so many times where we try and play the matchups. I would love to go with a guy like Brant Herter in that spot. Actually, I don't know. We're gonna trust the pitching clutch at 92 of Tommy Kahnle in the 9th, and hope that comes through. Torkelson 0 for 2. I think we went.
Torkelson started
Wow.
after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, didn't go.
The highest velo fastballs we've seen today.
Center
Weak
field.
fly ball center for Pete Crow Armstrong. It's an 0 for 3 from Torque, but it was a rough matchup. I mean, Matthew Boyd was just not letting hard contact really get to him until after Torque's second at bat.
On the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Double-barreled
Bullpen action up
in
for the
bullpen.
Cubs, hoping
Julian
they don't need it.
Merriweather getting ready to go. Bickford warming up as well. Next pitch is outside. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Well, they've been getting those. Not really a surprise to see him go back to it. Tried it with that splitter, didn't get it.
Struck him out looking.
All right.
2 outs. Base
Well, you can
is
throw a
empty.
pitch like
And
that when you
now,
get a gift of a call in the
Wilson
second one.
Perez. And the
Ball
first
match
pitch
outside.
misses for
Winslow
ball
Perez
1.
to bat from the right side. Tigers' last chance to add on any more.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a
Yeah,
little bit.
this is true, but I mean, for the second straight game, the Cubs are looking like they're going to out-hit us. This one a lot more emphatic. The Tigers only 3 hits in this game.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Yeah, Wenzel backed right off. 2-1. Ground ball, diving play at second base. And we head to the 9th inning.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect
Michael
angle.
Busch.
Diving stop completes the play, and that ends the inning.
3 runs on 3 hits today for Detroit.
now pitching for the
This is a very important save for Tommy Kahnle because the Tigers' bats have just not had it today.
This year, so the defense should be active.
3 total hits for Detroit.
Well, 1-run game.
We've taken some walks, we've had some base runners, but my goodness. Changeup fouled away. From Michael Bush. Sinker fouled away again. Here we go. Oh, you are kidding me. Michael Bush in an 0-2 count, ready for it. Tie game. First batter of the inning has gone deep, and it just, I didn't want to say it. It just felt like this was going to be that kind of game.
These fans are just heartbroken right now.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside.
First batter of the inning, Tommy Kahnle has blown his second save of the year. And now it's PCA.
That's a tremendous swing.
And that one fouled off.
Do not have what it takes at the back end of the bullpen. Ground ball, base hit, and the first two have reached for the Cubs.
So the go-ahead run is
98 speed. He is on first base as the go-ahead run.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individuals.
There goes
First
the runner.
pitch, throw down, not a chance.
Throw the second, great jump, and that is a stolen base.
Might as well steal third.
And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Fouled away by Carson Kelly.
Got him.
Check swing. In the zone anyway. It's a big first out.
And the batter
Oh, boy.
will be Justin Turner.
Could certainly go and put Justin Turner on base. Deal with Alcantara instead. I think that's what we're going to do.
As a pitcher, you know.
Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone.
Justin Turner,
Kevin Alcantara
not really a threat to
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
do much of anything. He's not fast. I don't think he'd score on a single here. Oh, my
That
God.
one's in there, and that is strike one.
Well, in this situation with runners
What the
on,
fuck was
you
that
gotta
from
get out of
Kahnle?
the
That was a
count,
perfectly timed
so you
pitch
can
that missed on the
dictate
complete
rest of
opposite
at-bat.
side.
Nice job right there.
Just missed.
Ball one.
Changeup drops in.
1 and 2. That's a little bit low.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
All right. Alcantara battling.
The go-ahead run is at second.
Oh, my. That one's going to get through, and the Cubs are going to score on this. Carpenter's throw. Not in time. That just glitched into Dingler's glove, but it did not matter.
A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets
Just
into
those
a
slow
count,
rollers
the more
have
comfortable he
killed this
becomes, and he
Tigers
usually
defense
wins the battle.
just all year.
2 on, 1 out. Now, Owen Casey.
Cubs lead.
And that's in for a strike.
15 pitches deep. I guess give me Brant Herter. I don't know what the right spot to bring him on would be.
1-run game here in the 9th. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down.
We can't get one of those calls up.
At that pitch, that's a no-no.
Not one.
Gets a piece
You also
there.
can't
We'll
get
do it
any
again.
swings and misses.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and
Oh.
the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
There you go. There's one of those calls.
2 down.
Ask and you shall receive, apparently.
Here's Nico Horner.
The shortstop.
Last chance for the Cubs. That on more. Nico Horner.
And that one is downstairs.
Don't understand how they're taking that slider. I really don't. That'd be great, wouldn't it?
2 outs. To the
Ground
right
ball.
side.
Torres
And that one handled.
sets his feet.
And that is that.
Cubs score 2 here in the 9th inning. Tommy Kahnle blows a save, but only down a run. Depending on who comes out, I think we got a good chance here.
Back now and on the mound.
All right, we got a right-hander.
Hodge.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season.
However,
so
Porter
we'll see
Hodge
if that
is
factors
pretty
in.
damn good.
Now here is Dylan
Dingler, maybe a chance to get on base to start this rally. And I think he has done that. Right field and a dive! Oh, Dingler! Up to second. Rounding second, headed to third. Dingler in with a leadoff triple.
Well, that's how you respond.
A dive in right field results in a Dylan Dingler triple. That would be Alcantara out there and right. Riley Green with a chance to tie it, or maybe even walk it off. Infield is in.
That was the sweeper, but it missed.
Now, Boo, this is a
Parker
real tough
Meadows
place
due up
for
after
visiting
him.
teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
One-run game, bottom 9.
Oh, that's a good backdoor sweeper.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right
Not going to do anything with that.
Pounding him away.
Got to be ready for heat. To hit something hard, at the very least, tie this game. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Three and 1.
Ball 3.
Meadows due up next. That's a walk to Riley.
And that keeps things going.
They're not ready to go home.
Tying and winning runs on base.
With the tying run and scoring position.
Meadows
at
with
the
a
bottom
home
of the
run
9th.
last night.
Parker
Had a
Meadows
great battle.
will hit next.
To earn a walk last time up. Infield back to their standard depth.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Got in on the hands, I think, a little bit there of Parker.
Swing
Right.
and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Late on 97. I don't know how much earlier I could have been. Ooh,
Just misses there.
late decision to take there.
Both the tying
1 and
and
2.
winning runs on base.
I think he brings that thing back in the zone. We might be boned. Oh!
And misses.
Or
It's
just a
strikeout.
nasty sweeper below the zone.
So here's Baez now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Javier.
Timed it as well as we could have, but that's kind of been the story of this one.
At 96, that pitch is in for a
Fastball
strike.
moves so fast that, you know, compared to what we've seen the rest of the game, like just the plane that these pitches are on, I feel like they're going low when they're not.
The bat on his shoulder.
Oh, my Lord.
Away a little
I
bit.
forgot he even had a splitter.
Behind the dish.
Oh, and 2 on Baez.
Pitch
Well.
misses, and the count is 1-2.
Bobby will get at least one more chance.
Good eye right there.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but
Oh, my God. How are we still alive? 2 and 2.
2 on, 1 out. That one missed.
How are we still alive again? Strike 3 right there.
In the on-deck
McKinstry
circle,
due up
hoping to get a
next.
chance to make a big impact here.
Gotta be heat, right? It was. It froze me. I was even expecting it. It froze me.
And now it's going to be Zach McKinstry.
The last chance
down
is
to the
Zach
final out for
McKinstry.
An opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe
A
the
rough
winning
ninth
run.
inning for Porter Hodge. Into left. Could it fall? No! Tigers get the first 2 on, but Porter Hodge works his way out of it to secure the
This team
win.
had to battle with that 10th man. Those those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the ninth.
Oh, my Lord.
And were able to get those final 3 outs in the bottom half as well. Just
Luke Little to win. Tommy Kahnle charged with his first loss of the year. Porter Hodge, save number 17.